Oh, welcome to another episode of Design in Progress. We got a stacked episode today. We have joining us Slugfacekillahs with a new faction.
Hell meow.
He's gonna be in first. No, his faction's gonna be in first seat, being played by Sea Coyote.
Hey,
Uh,
wait, send help.
Yo.
Endgamer's a
Yo, what's up?
labor driver.
labor
He runs a
driver.
company store.
And also joining us, we have my basically might as well be a host, Zero Gamer.
I'm here today.
We are doing this on an off day so Thui can join us. So we're just doing a recording, not streaming. The factions we are playing today are, as I said, Slug's new Doomsayers Union, which are a push your luck dice rolling faction.
You got it.
That they're trying to burn down the whole place, basically.
If they can, they will.
If they can, they will. We could go over this real quick if you want. Slug, do you want to do like a 4 sentence? How they work?
Just eating a carrot. Hold on.
Oh no, the carrots are getting eaten.
Never stop to consider the carrot's feelings.
Oh, how dare I?
Not you, Slug.
All right, Doomsayers Union. You play the crazy cat. You're trying to bring about the end of the world. Unfortunately, you needed help to do it, so you've got your followers here, but you allowed them to unionize.
You fool.
At the start of your turn, you roll 3 dice, typically the black ones, which are nicer. You can see them right here. And this represents the demands of your workers. This is what they want to do. But, oh, that would suck. This would be a bad turn. So, as long as you recruit by spending a card from your hand, you're allowed to negotiate. You can commit to one of their crazy actions, add a die, and then roll any number from supply. I'll say I'll do that one. I'll try these ones. Ooh, okay. And now I can take these actions. I can do it any number of time, but obviously I can only lock as many, commit as many dice as I have locked showing on my church's track. So I couldn't renegotiate again. I would have to do these actions, which this one I might not be able to do. Just go back, and maybe I would perform these actions by revealing cards, and then I score based on how many, or Coyote scores on how many actions they've been able to successfully take. So in this case, scoring a 1 point. And then you draw. Churches reveal more locks, more cards. And then if you ever have dice here that are not, say if you rolled a bust, you put here, this card would flip over. These get discarded. And then you cannot store on this until end of evening when you can flip it back over for next turn. That's it.
Coolio. Zero Gamer will be playing the Lizard Cult. Do you want to explain how that works for us?
Yeah, so the lizard cults are a cult that you started, but you've
Oh
allowed your
my
workers
gosh.
to unionize.
And then Slug will be piloting the Lobos, fully arted, or mostly fully arted, almost done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Designed by C. Cody. It has been on several times. So if you want to know how that works, go watch one of my other videos that we explain how it works. It's awesome. There's going to be a bunch of actions moving around this calendar. That's the whole action economy. It's really cool. You'll see how it works. And I'm playing the Otters. I'm your host, Endgamer, playing the Otters. And we are going to be playing with the offensive deck, which is a remix of the 2 official decks, similar to the master deck, but just more aggressive cards. And then we're playing on Blighted City because it's been a while since I played on it, and I just wanted to. With that, Doomsayers, take us away.
All right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna roll our 3 demand dice to start out.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Do you get to place that fire right away?
no, because it has to be enclosed by buildings
Oh,
and
it's
tokens.
buildings.
Not
That's right.
just rule.
Not just rule. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah. Let me see what
Oh, your
dice
hand
are.
is over there. I see.
Bunch of moving and battling. Oh, we are also just for everybody's other sake. We talked about this before we started. Slug has been trying out otters in ad set with just 5 cards to start off with, which we're trying out because why not?
All right. I'll go ahead and.
You want to
Oh,
buy
wait.
something?
Do this just
You
yet.
got 25 warriors. You could buy something for sure.
I could buy something, and I feel
It's
like
very
I
helpful.
should.
I got them at
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Let's buy something.
Might
Let's
as
buy
well.
something.
Friend to all.
There. Have 2 of these warriors.
I will.
I will go ahead and take.
I got bird
Take
cards. What one was that again? That was
Corvid Planners.
Corvid Planners. That's right. Yeah.
All right.
That definitely won't come back and nip me in the butt or the butt. Either one.
What? Well, I would like to recruit. And you can have. I think I'll be using this game.
So we're just giving him hated outcast turn 1. We're cool with that.
Yep, so it's up to 4.
Is it Fox, by the way, 0?
What? Oh yeah, I selected Foxer.
Okay. Yep.
Just as a like sort of random whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
4,
Up
and
to
they can
4.
be basically. Well, I'm going to use 4.
Yeah, at the
might
beginning,
go 4 at this rate.
But like when you
Um,
start running low on warriors, sometimes you don't want to because your summoning circles might eat them up.
No, yeah. Let's definitely.
Well, what color is your?
You make me choose.
Yeah.
You just plays a bird card and put them in whatever clearings you want.
Wild is wild, man. Fine, I'll go mouse. I guess I could go up there. Do I want up there?
Sure.
Why not?
Let's reinforce here a little bit.
Can't go here because it's not mouse.
God damn it.
Colors are hard.
So this or this.
I guess we're going here. Howdy.
Raj. So now you can commit a die to reroll any number and add 1 from the supply to it.
So I release. I'm gonna commit this. I'm gonna add this. And I'm gonna reroll all these.
That's a little bit better.
If you didn't bust, that's good.
Call it a
Well,
win.
here's a question. Can I intentionally bust to reroll?
Well, you wouldn't be able to reroll because you can no longer commit.
Because it's when dice here outnumber, you flip it.
Yeah.
So
but
you
when you
can't
flip
commit
it,
beyond the number.
once you, yeah, you
So I
commit.
can't be like, I commit, lose both of those, the card flips, those get discarded, and then I add a die and reroll.
You wouldn't be able to add a die and reroll.
Right. I don't think I want to, but
Because you
that
can't.
would have been.
Once this is here, you can't commit until the end of evening, which means you can't commit, thus you can't reroll.
I guess I'm stuck with this. I don't mind. I don't love it,
Yeah.
but whatever. I'll go ahead and
Yeah, I guess to your question about the intentionally, you wouldn't be able to because you can only commit dice here based on how many you have. So
yeah.
at this point, you're kind of just stuck.
Mm.
I get 2 crusades. All right, let's throw this down
For
to
which one?
crusade down to here.
What card are we revealing? The
This
boat
one.
builders. Okay.
Then we'll reveal this.
Oh my God, boat builders and Corvid planners. Jeez.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how great it is for them.
Yeah, crafting is real costly for you.
To throw this here.
So, sorry, I wanted to check something.
Let's throw this here.
How did you start? Didn't you start with a guy over in this clearing, or am I wrong?
And then he
Yeah.
did an action to move down.
I'm gonna have actually done that
Well,
action to move this.
I only
guy
brought
down
it up
here.
because I think you should have a flame in this forest.
No, it's only when there's
No, it has to be
a
buildings
building
and
or
tokens.
token.
Oh, specifically buildings or tokens. Okay.
Yeah, not just around.
So
Yeah,
that's
I'm
where
gonna-
a summoning
I'm gonna-
circle you could always place if you don't rule, and then you get one in evening, so then you have to hold out with the one warrior. So it was a crusade from here to here, and then a place, a consecrate.
And
then
any
I'm gonna
matching clearing.
use
Interesting. Cool.
This from my last crusade.
So you could just like throw a summoning circle up here. Bonkers.
No. Have
Any-
to have the pieces there.
Just says in any matching clearing.
Without
one, but with your
but
pieces.
with your pieces.
I didn't read the thing in the parentheses.
No worries.
Fool.
And I'll move you. No, leave you where you are. I guess we don't do that one.
It's the difference between 1 and 2 points.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I move a warrior for a point.
Might as well.
Hey man, you just got to give in to their demands.
You're going to recruit at that summoning circle anyway.
And you can also, if you didn't want to use this one, you could use this one if you wanted to leave this empty. But
Yeah, it's actually a good idea.
in this case, I would do that because you only
Yeah,
have one
that's a
lock
good
there
idea.
anyways.
I'll burn that one, reveal that, and I'll move. Guess this dude down here.
Yep.
My dice are done. Then
Why
I'm
did
gonna
these dice do
summon
that?
a warrior down to here.
It's this one.
Thank you. Change my opinions. Then I will score 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1 card. That's my turn.
All right, on to Le Lizards.
Le lizards.
So, okay, yes, hated fox.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Oh, turn tracker. There we go. I'll go ahead and start just by converting one of these Union Warriors.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to put any more in foxes.
Smart move, really, when you think about it.
Right, and you're surrounded by foxes.
I was like, I might as well just empty this clearing.
Yep.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go use one more to just right away do a crusade. I'm gonna move this guy over here.
Battle.
Battle. Right away.
Are you gonna battle?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, did you counter ambush, by the way?
I didn't. No. Spicy.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal my 2 bird cards here to get 4
Oh.
more acolytes.
Why would you have chosen the lizard cult? Why?
You mean just 2, right? Not 4?
Oh, sorry, 4. Yes, 2. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you. And we'll go ahead and build the building.
Make a road. Get the job done load by load.
Little by little.
Sorry,
Uh,
Ninder, have you not heard that the lizard strategy is to have a bunch of bird cards in original hand and sandbag?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Also,
skip.
also you're hated, aren't you?
What's hated?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I changed it on my board. Sorry.
Oh.
So I basically skip darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deal 1, score 1 point for everything. Craft using temples, which I don't really want to do yet, I believe. Do I want to buy? Like, now that I'm down a card, does that make sense?
Mm,
Because I want cards.
do you want otters starting with 7 funds?
No.
Sure, why
That's a
not?
good point. Okay, so spend a card matching.
There's no problem with that.
Starting with this.
Fine.
Each one. Okay, so I am going to.
Cards are important, but cards are more important in future turns, and you can generally get a lot.
So I'm going to move, build,
Mhm.
battle.
Who you battling?
You have an ambush, so I won't battle you. Ambush cats?
No, sorry, it's like I'm not cats, but I am.
And then I recruit 2 warriors at a temple, and then I get a free recruit. And then I have to move each one once. Clockwise, right?
Mm-hmm. If you look at the back, there are a small set of things on the calendar. And the 4th one is calendar markers may only move clockwise.
Oh, that's like the intuitive way. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So I placed
No.
2 2 fires here and here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw 2 cards.
Nice. Okay. Well, with this plethora of things, you're not in any fox clearings. You're just like totally useless, huh? I'm trying to figure out what I do with all of these cards now that we're trying this out. I feel like I do want to draw at least 1 card. Get back up to that 5. Oh, nice. I will do this. Place this trade post, getting me 2 points. And then I will craft one of these bags. Another 1 point. With that there. And then I might as well just draw another card. Ooh, dominance. They lizards.
Yeah, what's up?
You want a dominance?
Oh.
It's for bunny. You have a double build slot bunny clearing. You can do it.
I mean, if you want to give it to me, do whatever you want.
I mean, give is such a strong word. We capitalist guys
Right.
over here, you know.
Capitalist swine.
Yeah.
Let's roll
Sure.
some dice.
Yeah, let's see what you roll. Whoa.
Oh, I think I'm going to.
Kimosabe.
Well, I guess we move to the next step. Hmm.
Right, you have to do the recruiting first.
Yeah, I sure do.
You got, what, 4 cards in your hand? 4.
I do.
Could always buy again. Just saying.
Throw this into Bunny. I'm not worried about that. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Man, you are already down to 9 in your supply. This is so many warriors.
Hey, we designed red factions. That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. I just feel obsolete as these otters.
All right.
Well, otters aren't red, so.
Now I'm gonna store
And just
this.
remember, you can stack them on your churches, just in case.
Yeah. I'll add this one down here. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
That's interesting.
these
So you
three.
could literally just like dump 4 guys onto a matching clearing as long
Yep.
as there's a church there. Cool.
Oh shit. I did that by accident, but it was
We had a craft, and
we had
then
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like that. I'm getting just a little bit of lag here. Well, this is
your workforce is adamant. They
Yeah.
want consecrate. We want consecrate.
Build, 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 build.
Where is our hallowed ground?
Summon. Yeah, like the
We
blighted city's
want a
gonna
church.
suck for you
We
having to
want
spend
a
an extra
church.
card.
all right. I'm gonna
We want a church. Which one's this?
that's a build church here. Is there any penalty if we're losing one of these things? No.
Other than the morale drop.
No, not for summoning circles. You're just feeding like more points if you can't protect them.
Right, it's like mobs. Uh-oh, there we go.
But it's somewhat self-protects. Yeah, I'm so close to it. So let's throw this up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and craft a swap meet with this.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Fancy schmancy. I have a joke complaint, Slug, which
Mhm.
is your meeples are the like standard quote unquote meeple that they use on the player boards all the
Mhm.
time. And your faction does not have that on the player board. How dare you?
What do you mean?
Like this little meeple shape is the like generic meeple that's used on the back of the board for like
Right.
number of
It's
warriors.
on the warriors section.
Yeah, that's there.
Yeah, what are you I don't know what you're talking about. Did you
but
just not look?
It's not on the front of the board though.
Why would it be on the front?
Sometimes it's
Dude,
on the front of the
in-gamer.
board.
Do
don't know.
you design factions?
Yeah.
Well,
1 point.
1 point.
Uno pointo.
And yeah, I guess I'll return these to my hand. Draw two.
Dos.
I'm just gonna assume swap meet's a good card for these guys.
As well. You wanna buy that dominance, lizards?
What's your price at right now?
3?
3? That seems kind of high.
Is it though? We have 2 red factions in this game, and they have already been talking about punching me. Me and you, we're friends. Okay? You know, we can even be pink friends. Pink promise friends.
Well, okay, so well, my outcast is gonna go to Bunny, so it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, why not? Let's risk it. Risk it for a biscuit, right?
Yeah, might as well.
There you go.
Promise friend.
Friend. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we are unhated bunnies. We'll go ahead and hold on to our acolytes for now. Go ahead.
I have a feeling at some point you're gonna need to start sanctifying these churches. I'm scared
mean-
of these doomsayers. I mean,
I mean,
obviously not right now. I'm just saying. Like,
Right. It's more like it's impossible to do it right now, but
right. I'm more just like these guys are scaring me.
right.
I'm scared of the unknown.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and
Well, I don't think based upon this map having. Yeah. This
Having
map
what?
would be hard to get a fire victory on.
Yeah. They're the forests are pretty big.
You'd have to have one area really like hunkered down, and then just start transporting yourself.
I'm gonna go
out
and
of there.
I was
Okay,
considering
just-
it earlier, and I was like, what if I just like get a whole bunch of stuff up, and then like I drop this one down and just pray, and then get like 4 fires at once.
Just like,
Yeah.
Joom.
Well, I mean, once you have all your warriors out, like you can definitely get a bunch in like one turn
Mhm.
because you have 25 warriors, so it's quite a lot of meat.
I think I actually really like the fire mechanic because it is one of those things that people won't be thinking about, and then suddenly becomes a threat.
And suddenly you're like, and then I place 4 fires and I win. And you're like, wait, what?
Exactly.
It also really like it cuts off areas for the vagabond because
Sneaky,
they don't have
sneaky.
a forest to go into.
Have you played them against the bandits yet, or no?
Not against the bandits, no.
Be interesting to see how much that screws with the
I did-
bandits.
I did have a game with the Harrier though, where it's like I was able to kind of keep them out of my turf because the moment that if they got attacked in my neck of the woods and they were
Mhm.
kind of like on life support, they wouldn't actually be able to go into the forest and recover. They would have had to spend a turn limping out to where there was a forest they could go into.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have to add these into my print list when I eventually start doing all of that.
I'm gonna do some crafting.
Grab
I'm gonna
them
craft tunnels
tunnels.
and boots.
Nice.
And boots.
And boots.
Go up here.
Thank you. Draw a bunch of cards. Endgamer, why can't we be using Lizards Plus?
I would love to use Lizards Plus. We should have done that. And, well, also that would not have helped you right now because you only have 2.
Actually, no, not that. Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of this card for now. All right.
All right, so I roll the
Let's-
mob die. I didn't roll the mob die the first time, eh? I should have though, right?
No, there was no reason to. Because none of the things related to the mob die could happen.
Okay, so it's fox. So do I have to change into the fox guide, or I can change into any guide?
You can change into any guide.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the mouse guide, which I've got
Nice.
there, and then I go. This one goes up here.
Anything with fire. I see. I see.
And I deal 1 combat die worth of damage. To each suited clearing that matches the mob die with a fire.
Which is none right
which
now.
is none of them. I see what it is. Okay, score 1 point, so I score 2 points. I craft this and this.
All right, and the mouse spirit ability is Lobos ignore the first hit in battle in the clearing with the spirit guide. Interesting.
Which is confusingly colored similarly to the otters right now.
Well, other in the actual one would be confusingly colored similarly to the Union. So.
A less
Okay.
commonly played faction.
Yes.
So I am going to spend a card, Magic
Well, maybe not in the
Temple,
future, if people try to win.
to move it once to the next spot. Right?
The start of the next quadrant.
So I recruit here and recruit here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reasonable amount of things.
Totally reasonable amount of warriors.
And now I move. And I don't move the spirit guide, or I can move the spirit guide.
Spirit guide can't be moved.
All right. Well, they have a thing, so I guess I'll come over here. Or
He used to be able to move, right?
This, yeah, at one very short point it could move, but now the only way it moves is by spending a card to move it to another fire.
you didn't buy an ambush or anything, right?
No.
Do I trust it though? I don't want to remove all my guys. Okay, so battle. Ambush?
Bird ambush,
Okay.
which I've revealed several times.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's what I. That's kind of
Right.
what I
You
meant.
buy it,
asked,
though.
did I buy something? Right.
No,
I mean,
get
I
it.
would have lied anyways, but
No, I get it. That's what I meant. I was just like, because I've been having trouble. I've just been viewing stuff.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, I would have done something else. Anyways. That's it, I guess. And now everything moves one. Wait, no, I didn't take each action.
didn't you?
I couldn't build.
He never built.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But oh, I didn't even have to battle, did I?
No, you didn't have to.
Oh, then that was duh. That's really dumb. Anyways. Okay. Messed up.
I mean, it
Yeah.
kind of messed up for me too, but you know.
I hear you. No, but I mean, I just thought I thought I had to like do stuff. Obviously, because I would have just gone down here and not battled and made another fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's okay.
We're learning.
Dude, you're getting guidance from the stars, not being commanded, not being forced.
Okay.
Well, you got some free points there for you though, buddy.
Yeah.
I did just deliver unto him 3 acolytes.
He did deliver unto me
True
three acolytes.
believers.
True believers. We did not promise. We did not actually make a promise, friend. Promise though.
No, we didn't. But I trust your heart.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Coyote's right here. If I don't do it, he for sure is going to come in and take the points. He is not going to be a knight. He's not a nice person.
Here's the question though: is grabbing those points really worth letting Coyote build more power on his next turn? Because if you take away the action of having to go fight these gardens for points from him, he's just going to use all of his time consolidating power.
Yeah, but he could also be like putting a trade post there and just then battle you with that. That's 2 points, and that's like 4 points plus removing your inertia.
I mean, if you want to like think short-term gains over long-term gains, go be my guest.
Well, I mean, it's more. It's not. It's more like you are
no,
gonna.
it's your point hungry. I get it.
It's
Go
not
for
that
it.
I'm point hungry.
No,
It's
do
that
it.
you're gonna get
Oh,
bonked
sorry,
either
you're just
way.
trying to win the game. That's
Right.
all.
You're gonna
I get
get
it.
bonked
I get
either
it.
way, so it might as well be me who gets the points
Yeah,
out of it.
it might as well.
It
right?
might as well.
Be a friend.
Anyway, yeah, it's a friendly bonk. It's a friendly
If there's
bonk.
2 additional points in it, like that's just.
If you
all-
That
if
was
you
my
say so.
that was my favorite song in Hamilton. Might as well be me.
as well be me.
Might as well be me.
I think he
I
sang
wish
it. I think he
I
sang it right before he died.
Wish I still had that ambush.
There we go. So I got my 2 points. I got the dude out. I did all that. Okie dokie. Throw this in there to battle here.
All right.
Bluey.
You got to roll.
Why would you roll?
I don't need.
You
to
just
I
gotta
guess you
roll
can.
Oh,
one.
I need to roll
I-
at least A1. Yes.
I guess, yeah, technically. All right.
There we go.
Well,
Very much. There is a 1 in
very
16
much
chance that.
technically.
Nope.
All
Then I'm gonna craft the other bag. Oh, I'm not gonna
As I
craft the other
figured, I may
bag.
as well.
Who crafted the other bag?
I did. I had to.
Oh,
You guys were already crafting that stuff, so I was like, man, I gotta craft that stuff ASAP.
my cat is doing something weird outside. She's making an odd
Like
noise.
it's taxes.
Did you give yourself all the points you just gained?
I did give myself not the 2 points from bonking you. Okay, well, I don't craft the frickin' bag then. Gosh darn it. Do I craft a sabotage, though? There's a lot of really good cards out there. I think I draw a card. Oop. Ooh, false orders. That is a good card. And sure, let's do one more. Oh, fox dominance. Hey, lizards. You want the fox dom too?
What? Oh, I'm not buying anything from you anymore.
Well, I'll drop my prices to 2, and
Nah.
I'll give you the promise friend.
No, I don't. Here's the thing, too. If you'd given me the promise before, you still would have taken those two.
I
No,
actually
you would have.
no. Here's the thing.
No,
the
no.
promise
I
friend-
can hear it. I
The
can hear it in
promise
your
friend
voice.
is sacred. I do not go back on promise friend because then the promise friend becomes useless. I only give the
Wait, did
promise
you
friend.
adopt the promise coyote method?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
I don't.
I-
I don't.
only-
The problem is I don't believe you.
That's your own
That's
loss.
Melvin. Isn't that Melvin?
And then move this.
Are other people using the promise friend?
I'm only. I'm the only person I know of who uses other than you, Coyote. It's they might as well be binding. Is all I'm saying because
You know who would use it? Apple.
Where's Melvin?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
he's
Apple
here.
would use it and then go back on it.
Right. Apple would
Oh,
not.
there he is.
Apple doesn't understand the promise.
Right. The promise. The whole point of it is you have to continue to abide by it, or it's meaningless.
Exactly.
So I only give it if I actually intend to stay true to my word.
I'm glad
I-
you chose to also make the promise friend pink.
Well, I gotta.
All right. Well, I guess I should pull mine out now. Huh?
Legacy.
Legacy.
The promise coyote.
Yeah, I just always do it on whatever faction I'm playing.
Ah, that makes sense.
I don't have a handy meeple for end-to-end gamer.
All right, let's roll some dice. I guess I'm gonna use this orange die because these orange ones kind of suck, or yellow ones kind of suck.
The yellow
Yeah.
one's yellow one is very dangerous.
Unless you want to craft, then they're awesome. Ish.
They're
Yeah.
twice as powerful for crafting.
Cool.
It's true.
Factually true.
100% factual things.
Your warriors love consecrating grounds. They
Yeah,
can't get enough of
Yeah,
it.
they're just like consecrate, consecrate.
Hey guys, you feel like doing walking today? Nah.
Yeah.
Let's-
You do
let's
get
some
extra points
consecrate.
for all 3 of these actions beginning with C.
Nah, rule in place.
Plus one point to you, Slug.
So do I put a warrior at every Summoning circle.
Yeah, at the end at your evening step, but
Mhm.
Hey, chill, hey, chill.
Hmm. What can I do to rectify this relationship, lizards?
All right. Let's hold on to that.
well, let's see here. You ran into the lead and killed 2 of my gardens, leaving me in a devastated position. And I don't think you can actively help me without actively helping everyone else. So
I mean, I got mercenaries,
that's not gonna help me.
riverboats.
That's not gonna help me either.
Fox dominance would definitely help you.
I can't get Fox Dominance.
You can.
I'm not paying 3 warriors for a Fox
I will
Dominance.
give all 3 back to you immediately,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give you a promise otter, just to prove to you that the promise otter is real.
I'll think about it.
Okay, just saying.
All right.
I'll just
Remember,
straight
you
up
can't
recruit dudes if I have to.
renegotiate, right?
I know.
Roger.
I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
no,
to me for a
move
second about my
in
promise
straight onto
otter, but
daylight.
yes.
You cannot renegotiate.
So I'm
the
going
offer.
to take this one off.
Okay, another joke complaint. Draw starts with a D. All 3 of these start with R, and all 3 of these start with C's, and then these 2 start with S, and then draw starts with D. I am
Yeah, but draw is not its own step.
fair. Touche.
Bucket?
Bucket?
YOLO.
No.
YOLO swallow?
I was gonna do something here, but lizards have too many acolytes.
So how
so
did you
fuck that.
move, by the way? I was too busy negotiating.
I didn't move. I
He recruited.
Oh, you
recruited.
recruited.
Oh, I
They come out of
can't. No,
they
it's
come out of the
important to
woods.
note. I can't really effectively put things in the Blighted City, Coyote.
Yeah.
Because if I would, it'd be considered a place. And according to the rules of the Blighted City, I would need to spend a card each time I did that.
It's just a building,
It's pretty pricey.
right? You can
Oh, is it not?
Wait,
Oh,
just
you
to
can
put a
place
building?
warriors?
yeah, to
Oh,
put a
I'd be fine
building or
with that.
token.
Okay.
Okay,
that's
see
fine
that's
then.
important.
Yeah.
Because I was about to throw a token in there.
Yeah, building or token, you have to spend an extra card. Just, the lizard. We were talking about the lizards don't have a token, so
But I got buildings.
I got a rule for token.
no.
Don't have to roll for a token. Have to roll for a church. You can have multiple churches in a clearing. You can't have a church and a summoning circle in the same clearing.
Hmm.
Huh. I like this. All right. And I don't have another card I can use. I really need to start rolling some crusades.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy bad luck. Like, look at the stats.
Remember
Have-
that
Notice.
because of just point out that because you recruited your full 4 in Birdsong, you actually will
Mhm.
not be able to renegotiate next turn
Unless we bop him.
unless we bop you.
Which I mean is pretty likely, but
Yeah. Pretty likely.
But again, you can always recruit 1 less in Birdsong.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because I get 2 more out here anyways.
3 more.
3 more. Nice. I get them all out. Yeah, I'm not spending the cards for warriors right now. I am spending the cards to do other things. Where do you go?
The mouse clearing.
Thank you. You guys are
Yeah.
good mice. All right. And
1 point.
1 point. Draw bees up. Draw 2 cards.
All right. So what? Sell me. What exactly is the end gamer promise here? What do
End
I
gamer
get?
promise would be, if you bought a card from me, I would return all of them to you this turn.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I'm promising.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I see. I see.
Remember when he
See,
said that I was gonna get those points and then I couldn't have gotten those points if I wanted?
I did forget that you have to actively roll a crusade in order to fucking move and get the points. That was a oopsie whoopsie on my part. Although, to be fair, there's a freaking 50% chance on 3 dice. There's like an 80% chance that you roll at least one of them.
so
It's
we've
like
talked
an
extensively
absurd number.
about how dice odds work. Talking about boars, and you know that 50% is basically nothing.
I mean, I think that having it happen once for me was not super surprising. 2 turns in a row with no mover crusade is pretty crazy, I think.
Pretty
It's a little unusual.
absurd.
I'm just really trying to decide because I kind of need you have unfortunately forced me in a position where I kind of need another card.
You know the
So
craziest fucking thing is I don't
what?
even get a fire down yet.
Yeah, give me
That
that
is
box
that
down
is
then.
that is fucking crazy.
All right. Unfortunately, it is now mouse clearing.
How many warriors? I have 23 warriors on the board right now.
Yep, that's absurd. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Thinking if I
13,
want to
14,
do any
15, 16,
conspiracies, but not being hated really makes me just not want
Yeah,
to.
it's
Yeah.
so poopy.
I feel a little
It's
bit better about
mouse.
Lobos recruiting numbers right now.
I think all we're gonna do is just spend this dominance for 2 points. Try to keep myself somewhat floating in the game.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a warrior here,
Mm-hmm.
and we will get a warrior. I don't want to drop this guy. Drop him up here.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them together a little bit. Yeah, that's it.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
All right, I gotta roll
Oh wait,
the old
here.
Oh yeah,
I'm
promise friend.
making it very clear.
Mabaru. I'm not gonna change my spirit. I'm gonna deal 1 hit worth of hits. Each suited clearing that matches the mob die with a fire. So this becomes an acolyte then?
What becomes an acolyte?
Is it because he dealt damage with his fires? So
Right.
Um,
And you do
so
one.
he does 2 damage, but it doesn't do it in the clear of the spirit.
Oh, I
And
forgot to
it's
roll.
Forgot
can't
to
deal
roll
damage.
which.
Is it only it doesn't deal damage to him, or is it just doesn't deal damage in the clearing?
it just
with the
doesn't deal
spirit?
damage to him. So he
Okay.
needs to roll, and you're going to get all those hits.
Well, he needs to roll, and if he rolls the mouse, then I get the hits. But
Well, he did roll mouse.
Oh, you did roll.
He
Okay.
just didn't roll the damage die.
If he rolled a 2, that'd be great. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, 1's still fine.
Yeah, you still get an accolade, and I ignore 1 hit.
No, you don't take
Would
any
he? I
hits.
mean, it's a hit out of battle. Does it still become an acolyte?
Oh, is it battle?
It does not. It's only in battle, unless you're really using
Yeah.
Lizard's Plus, in which case it would be fine.
Ugh,
But-
boring.
Oh, it just said when it deals a hit. I would imagine that it was like as if battled.
It doesn't
No.
say that.
Yeah, I think lizards are that unfortunate. It has to be in battle to create an acolyte.
Yep, I think it's a dumb rule.
Almost everyone who's reasonable does.
So it doesn't become an accolade.
No, it does not.
There's still 1 lizard left there because you only dealt 1 hit, but
Man, I'm gonna help you as much as I can, Lizards, because I feel like we're just beating you up. We're just like punching you in the face.
So I score 2
Me
points,
included. But I feel bad now.
and
You
then
should.
Slug and I were doing a great job spreading out. We're doing a
And I
terrible
spend a
job scoring
card.
points.
to shift.
I don't know,
the
you guys
marker
feel
to
like you're
net.
doing pretty good.
So I'm going to spend this to move this to build. And then I recruit anywhere, right?
At a temple.
At a temple, yeah, but I'm so
In
used to
the
everything
temple, yeah.
matching my suits because I'm playing Doomsayers so much that I'm like, everything has to match.
Oh, throw him down a temple.
Recruit, move,
And that is so many guys.
and then build. And then,
Wait, isn't your move your last thing?
oh, sorry, yeah, this was the one I wanted to move.
Okay.
Yeah, because the order is like,
Yeah.
not left to right. Okay, so this moves here, this moves here, this moves here, and this moves here. And then I place a fire token here. And draw 2 cards.
Now you, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you did. Okay. That's my turn. Okay. So I collect things. Here. We'll give back all 3 of these. Start me off by getting me a fox.
Foxy, foxy.
Fox trade post here, I think. Or do I do it here? I think this one is going to be easier for me
Haunted grounds.
to get back. So that one goes there. I get 2 points. No dose. I'm gonna spend this one to recruit a dude. Completing our accord. Now I have 6, 7 guys, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I moved to here, I'd be able to move that guy out. Great. So we'll
Why
do.
would you move to there? Are you
So
doing shenanigans? Are you
no, I'm
shenanigans?
literally just doing this so that I can get this guy
Oh.
out of there. I'll
No
probably
shenanigan.
I'll fuck off eventually. I do want to craft false orders, and then draw a card. Drawer a card. Oh,
Bird
jeez, why do you
dominance.
keep fucking drawing dominance cards? Come on! Oh my gosh.
That's a little funny.
That's really annoying. Well, there's my turn. Bird song. Go, Doomsayers, go.
I feel like that's a formatting issue I missed. But anyways, I'll take care of that. Hmm.
It looks like you just copied and pasted the thing I sent you in Discord.
Oh,
I
that's
was-
1,000% what I did. Did we forget the
I
I
was-
in that?
Yeah, I was literally just spitballing. You might want to take a little.
Actually, do some word looking at words and reading them.
Word
and
thinking.
then word thinking is the hardest. Oh God, I hate
I
word
don't
thinking.
do that anymore. Yeah, I'm super dyslexic, so like, if you're expecting me to catch
No,
things like
I
that,
expect
like
nothing.
I'm filling 90% of it in my mind as I read through it. All right, we're gonna
Totally
roll these two
understandable.
dice.
Very relatable.
Oof.
Cool.
What do we
Tough.
roll? What do we roll? Oh, gee, one. You got one.
So like, I'm committing this one.
If you can't commit, you haven't recruited. That's what I was saying, right? Because now you've left yourself with no warriors, so you can't
You can't renegotiate.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you had put one less last turn, then you would still have numbers.
Tricky,
You know what I'm
tricky,
saying?
tricky.
Why don't I just recruit and then place none?
Because if you did not place warriors in Birdsong, you can't renegotiate.
Right. It says
If you place
any
warriors.
warriors.
Oh, I thought it was if you recruited.
But like I say, like this one, you probably shouldn't have placed last turn. So if you want to just
Whatever. I'll just go with my fate.
Your fate is sealed.
Can do this. I can work with this. Can I work with this?
definitely
Sure,
want to
why
kill
not?
some cats if you can.
Just run those cats all up. I mean, this looks bad, honestly.
I mean, does it matter if I kill cats? I'm gonna summon them all straight back.
Right, because you don't have like enough.
Exactly.
Enough battles.
Well, if you leave a yeah, see, like that's what I mean. Like that's why I was trying to warn you last turn, because you were kind of like that was kind of like you've kind of jumped into a pit here.
Pit of despair.
Yeah, I'm not used to a faction stalling out because you have their warriors on the board. I guess except for WA.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all
That's
could
what I was
never
saying.
kill a cat, and I'm stuck scoring maximum 2 points for the rest of the game.
No, because you'll eventually get more battles. But like that's what I'm saying. Like this one, like if we want to actually see what the
There's a
factions
high.
do,
I mean, even if I got more battles, like
I mean,
don't know.
I always say I actually like seeing how this goes personally, because it's like any random schmuck who printed this out might miss that and be like, only catch it, you know, like Coyote being a regular schmuck and being like, oh, okay, that's how that work, and you know their friends might not let them roll it back to be like,
and
okay,
I can't.
what happens when you play non-optimally? You know, it's always a
well, I
good...
mean, at this point, the best would probably be to try to kill as many cats as possible and abandon a summoner, so that somebody will get rid of it to kind of give you a leg up.
Chill. Come on, I'm thinking about something.
Okay.
So yeah, we can do.
You could just
that.
abandon this church. I would definitely attack it. Temple?
Alright, so
Church?
then
What are they
you-
called? Churches? Churches, okay.
Churches.
I don't have another of these, so this die is literally useless. So I
If
can
you don't have
spend
a
them.
craftable.
I don't have a craftable. That's one.
Yep.
In the offensive deck, there are almost no uncraftables, so
Yee.
this is largely
the
useless.
truth?
In the offensive, yeah, I think so.
It's kind of odd.
I mean, you have like the items, but most of the offensive cards are two.
I
There's
mean,
some,
there's
but
false orders.
my entire I only have one in my hand. That's a one and be useless.
And there's false orders. There's swap meet. There's tunnels.
Yeah, they make
Not
very
that
good
much.
they make very good like dice to commit.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, Doomsayers will probably love Dawn and Dust deck because there's a crap ton of single craftables in that.
All right, I'm going to.
Well, you also don't score your points in evening based on cards that you've crafted.
No, but it at least gives you like a something to do with those
More.
dice.
More fight.
More stuff to do, and
Row
there's a lot of extra
this.
actions in Dawn and Dust too. So,
Well, this is a craftable.
and look at that.
Yeah, without saying I have one, but it's useless. I'm unlikely to.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm unlikely to actually craft enough items to make that useful. I'm gonna go here and hit the Lobos.
I'm assuming this is
Okay.
actually this one.
Go for it.
Would you like to ambush?
Just moving the whole ball. Ooh, that's good.
2.
That's good.
All right. And then I will use this. And spend this.
Why are you
Place a
spending the card?
church here. I spent the card to put a church here.
You don't have to. Oh, I see. I see. Put it there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
like
wasn't
loading
you. That was in gamer.
That
That's
was
the
map.
blighted city. It's stinky.
Because you can put
Man.
those anywhere, right? Like you can put that here. You can put it here.
The church?
This one
you can double
This
up
one you can.
churches.
I can double up churches?
Yeah, he said that. You just weren't paying attention.
Oh, when it said can't be in clearance with summoning circles and vice versa, I assumed I could only have one per.
Yeah. So like
Oh.
this one's free. This one you wouldn't rule, but this one is free.
Yeah, I rule here. Sorry, I was organizing.
Yeah, but he's gonna go kill that right away.
Me?
If I had done
Yeah,
that,
but-
if I'd known that previously, I would have put more up there. But all right, we'll survive with that, I guess.
Well, I mean, then you'd have more cards for next turn. Because like they'll always want more churches, right?
I'm good with my cards because I'm gonna have 4. I'm gonna have a full hand already because these are coming back.
Yeah, and this
Gotcha.
counts. This is a a wild crafter. That's something.
Yeah. And if Lizards gets it, that just takes a little heat off me.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to
Probably this one and this one.
save my warriors.
Yeah. I mean, the convenient thing about
But you
it,
can't.
Oh no, I have to.
it does
Yeah.
it does stink for the cult to build in the blighted city, but then the convenient thing is you can always recruit there. So it's quite easy to defend once you do place one there.
You go there, and you
So,
go.
Probably this one would be the best. Unless you want to go for the flames.
Flames
I'm gonna go
to
there.
flames.
It's still basically a free point, but I'm
Yep.
making you
Work
kill
for
a
it.
warrior to get a free point.
Yep.
What should I need to kill warriors?
Yep. And right now you'd be putting out 1, 2, 3 or 2 flames.
Or the 2, yeah.
No,
here
this is
and-
just one giant forest.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
one.
yeah. Don't think I'm winning the flame game. All right, then I'll bring these back. I get 1 point, and I'll draw 2 dice
And
and
cards.
2 cards. And I will throw this away.
Ah, you bastard. You just had to do it, didn't you?
Do what?
Alright.
Switch it back to bunny.
Yep, remain unhated.
Tunnels craft. What the?
I mean, he crafted tunnels turn 1.
Why?
You can do some funky stuff.
Also, I don't know. I just didn't
So
have
bad with lizards, is it?
Yeah, you can only. Well, right now he can only go between here because they have to match.
Oh,
the
that's
outcast.
right. They have to match the outcast.
They really do. I thought about that for a second. I was like, no, that's too punitive.
Yeah, you can only go from fox to fox or bunny to bunny.
Oh,
The rules. People who nitpick the rules are part of ruin that. That's miserable. Lizards should be able to go between whatever they want.
Well, but-
wait, hold on. Do guards not count as crafting pieces when it's not the suit?
Your
No.
crafting pieces are only the ones that are active.
Yeah, so that's why I thought it was
Right.
weird. But it's
Using-
like they're very above ground about their dragon love, so like I don't picture them as wanting to go underground anyways.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just keep not doing conspiracies for now.
poor, poor Zero's just like, I guess fuck me, huh?
Well,
No, no,
that's the official faction.
no, I know. Oh,
I'm going to do a little dom swapping here.
Swap it up.
Get the.
should be swap.
We'll grab this. I'll just spend it right away to get 2 points.
Swappity swap.
And then Endgamer said something. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. I'm just gonna reveal all these. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put 3 warriors into the Blighted City.
As well. Sure.
There we go.
Go tall fox. Throw one in there. Throw one over here.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a little bit.
You can always perform conspiracies here, and you can always recruit here. So
All right, so I have to roll them
it's
all.
a little bit offset.
Bunny 3. So I have to take 2, right?
Bunny. That was a mouse clearing.
Yeah, it is mouse. Sorry, I don't know why I
Okay.
said bunny. That's right, coyote. I rolled 3, so I have to take 2 hits because I ignore 1, or I only ignore in battle.
I think you ignore all of them. Right?
No, you don't take hits here because you have the spirit guide here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does not take hits at all from darkness. Yeah.
So 1 more acolyte for you.
Not an acolyte.
Not an acolyte.
Sorry.
Almost makes sense. It's just like remove a warrior, except for I guess vagabond, right? I see.
I stole that
One.
language from somewhere. I can't remember where, but I stole it from
So I
somewhere.
get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
I want to say that it is
There,
the noxious
take it from
battery for some
crossbow,
reason.
BB.
I know. Shaman is a fan of take a hit or deal a hit, even though it's not technical root language.
2, 3. And do I need to do anything else? Probably not really, eh?
Yeah,
Battle.
I think the cannonballs used to deal hits equal to or
Move.
something like that. Maybe. I can't remember.
Right. Battle.
And no,
Build.
strike is remove.
Yeah, deal a hit is not a technical root term.
Battle. Fruit. So I have to move something to move, which I can only do this one.
Move one of your things.
So now I will move. Oh, move. That is a path, yeah. And now I will build. And then I will recruit. And I will recruit.
Seems problematic, guys.
You're
And then I
problematic.
put
I'm not problem.
fire
I am a friend to everyone.
here. And then I draw 2 cards. No.
And you score before actions, right? We score and then do all the actions. Okay. So like if we come, because we can if we outrule the clearings that have fire, you don't score them, right?
Oh, was that a case here? No, I had enough. Did I?
You had enough. Yeah, you have 5.
I had enough. Okay.
I think.
Sorry, Coyote. I was gonna kill you, but the calendar told me otherwise.
It's totally fine.
Right. I was just confirming. It is. You have to rule the clearing that's scoring, right? For each clearing.
It's it needs a reword. But yeah, I believe so. You have to rule it. Or does it just have to have a fire?
Coyote.
Scoring
You
is
have
just
to
a
rule the
fire.
clearing.
Right. So this wording is very wrong.
What
That's
wording?
This just says score 1 point for each clearing connected, which we were saying, oh, is it just each clearing with fire? But no, it's each clearing you rule with fire. So there's lots of words missing.
Oh, fucking hell. Just want to be done with these fucking guys. I'm so tired of them.
You're so close. It's formatting, the final boss of fan factions.
Where's the goddamn file?
Where's the
Otters.
fucking file?
You think I was gonna put it off?
Yeah, you do. I know you. You do stuff right now.
All right, Otters, you're up.
All right, here we go. Let's. So I got protectionism because nobody bought from me. Oh, I feel so sad.
Are you gonna get rid of some cats so they can help you? You're probably gonna need their help.
Do they
I
rule?
would.
Do they rule a
I
fox?
would
Each
imagine.
clearing.
Rule a fox clearing?
You
Yeah,
rule
sure.
with a fire connected.
Here, you take
to
these. I'm gonna put a trade post here.
Now you'll be able to
Get-
renegotiate,
the
Coyote.
each
2
clearing
points, and
connected.
I get warrior there. I'm gonna craft fucking sword.
Give you your 2 points.
Another 2 points, thank you. And then I'm gonna muévete up here, and then I'm going to draw a card. All right, who bets that this is the fucking mouse dom?
I think you already saw that, right?
Did we? Did we
Yeah,
already?
I
Give me
have
2
it.
seconds.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Whoo, anvil, nice. All right. Riverboats is still at 2 people. We have a fire sale. This already got committed for the draw card. I'll put mercenaries at 3 also. I have to remind myself that I have false orders also. Where's my dingus card?
Where is your dingus card?
All right.
Swear I have it saved somewhere.
And you have warriors now, Coyote, because he gave you back your funds.
The funds.
That is going to be hopefully useful.
Probably.
Right, I can do a lot with that. I'm going to roll these 3 dice.
There we go. Look at that.
Fantastic.
You don't even need to re-roll. Move, fight,
Oh,
build.
sorry. Actually, before I do any of that,
But he
let's take
can.
the-
If he does,
I
if he does
carry no before I
renegotiate,
do any of that shit.
then he can do 4 actions.
I do get this fire.
And this one.
Fire! This is only one clearing. One forest, rather.
And this one.
This one?
No, but I don't have this
There's no
clearing.
building up there.
Oh, right.
By the way, this is the exact meeple that I was talking about that I thought you should have for the calendar, Coyote.
Oh, I made this meeple.
No, I know. I had seen this meeple like a long time ago. I think you had posted like one picture of it, or where you had used it, and then we were talking about possible tokens for him to put there, and I was like, what about a fire meeple?
Right. So we're going to go ahead and start by. Well, I guess I have to use a card first.
Yep.
Where do I want a warrior?
Hmm.
Yeah. Do this. Put. Two warriors? I'll go one there and one here.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You
1,
can't
2,
put
3,
both
4,
there.
5.
Yeah,
Oh
only
shit,
one
because
there.
it's not a temple.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
damn.
you also got a free point up here, but you wouldn't lose cats.
I guess I'm going here.
Yeah, I clearly intend to piss off from there, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't want to be
I'm
here any more
gonna
than you want me to be here.
throw this here, and I can reroll any number of times. We can commit to reroll any number of uncommitted die. Well,
Plus
I'm only
one
gonna
from the supply.
reroll these two for right now. That's pretty fucking great.
And remember, any number of times, so you can also commit again to re-roll again.
I'm gonna commit that.
You might bust.
No, he
No,
wouldn't
I
this
won't.
time.
I have 3 locks.
No,
But
but
he
if
probably
this
would just
could
make sense to-
hypothetically bust, is what I'm saying. If
It
you,
wouldn't
if he
bust
rerolls.
him.
Right,
But,
it wouldn't
he
bust
would be
him.
best to just roll that die. Would be
Right.
best.
I'm sorry. What I more meant was you might lose this action. Sorry. You'd only get these 2 actions, which doesn't have a term.
Well, no, he would still. If this die came up as a no sign, he would still have 4 crusades.
Right. That's right. He could use those. Yeah.
It would be like if he got something and then committed that to then re-roll the yellow die.
Yeah, this isn't a bust. It's just a nothing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It just fills up the end as nigh card because it goes
Oh,
directly.
yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So now, like technically, you could commit again to re-roll plus the yellow die, but then you risk busting.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm good with this hand.
Yep.
All right. Battle.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
It's miserable no matter what I do, I lose this clearing.
You're looking to lose probably about 4 warriors at least.
All right, I'm gonna use this. To move up here.
You don't rule?
Oh shit, I lost a fucking warrior, didn't I?
Yeah, because you couldn't place 2 there. You can only place 1.
Fine, I'll hit you here.
Yep, go for it.
2, 1. Right. Then I will reveal this to use this. To battle you here again?
Go for it.
Lane?
Sorry, this is gonna sound crazy. I was
Mhm.
doing something on the side. Did someone take one of my cards?
No.
I thought I had
Go ahead
five
and do
cards.
No,
that
you had 4 cards
again.
in your hand.
Go for it.
Okay.
Because I remember looking at your hand and being like, geez, he's still not even up to 5.
All right.
thought I was
2
at
points
5.
from that, which is nice. It didn't really kill any warriors though.
No, but
Must be going crazy.
Mm-hmm. The mind, it addles. Mm.
yeah, if you can do the other move, it's definitely worth the extra 2 points.
Yeah, it can't anymore. But I need to do something to slow you down a little bit.
You have a orange card,
I do.
Raj.
All right. I'll take
I
2
mean,
points.
couldn't you move out of here? If you have an orange
I
card?
know he used all of his moves,
Oh, he used
Yeah.
all his moves. I see.
and those are the ones that were committed. But he's still in good shape for next turn.
Couldn't he build here?
He has
Nope,
a mouse
I already
card.
have a building.
Oh, mouse. My brain thought that this
Yeah.
was... My fucking Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right, and
Get my
so
brain scanned.
I got the 2 points.
Remember, you've got a swap meet too, eh,
I do. But I actually thought I was going to use that earlier in the turn.
Raj?
Draw up 2 cards, and I'll throw this one away. Oh, actually, yeah, no, never mind. Ugh. I'm gonna lose all those warriors anyways.
Hey, you kind of want them gone.
Hey, I'm hated again. Look at that.
Eee.
Hey.
It is
Okay,
definitely
actually,
like a thing about the Doomsayers is that you kind of want. Sometimes you want them dead.
You want those people in the Union dead.
Well, you want them. They're doomed. They want to die. As long as you give in to their demands, they will die.
is Endgamer at the point where if we buy from him again, he'll win?
No.
Probably.
Really? Hmm.
No,
No, not yet.
not yet.
He's got
Okay.
what 10 from that, so he's at 23 right now.
Yeah, that's if I can
Okay.
actually place them all.
Well, here, have 3 warriors, Endgamer.
Cool beans. I mean, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only got seven funds. That's not an absurd amount of funds by any means.
Well, I've seen people do much worse with fewer, so. All right, where am I hated in? Bunny rabbits? Okay.
You're always hated in the Blighted City.
Right? The Lobos don't have any unique protections, right? Just
Just here.
sometimes with
They
the
have the
Spirit
mouse.
Guardian, yeah.
All
I
right,
think I have to
six.
take advantage and do like just some.
Can someone who is not the camera look up the actual wording for Sanctify in the rules book and not the
What do you?
Because
want?
this just says spend 3 acolytes to remove an enemy building in an outcast clearing and place a garden there.
So what's the question?
Hypothetically, could he sanctify this right now and place a fox? Or
Well, it's a place, so.
You'd have to pay the card.
right, he'd have to
Yeah.
pay the card, of course. But could he put a garden that was offsuit from the outcast? In the rules document over here, does it actually specify that it has to match the clearing, or does it have to match the outcast?
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I would look it up, but I'm the camera. So
I mean, I'll be
I don't-
honest, I wasn't gonna do that, but
no,
I can
I
also
just
look.
I want to know for my own edification. While you
Going down
while you
into
plan the rest of your turn.
law. I've been writing law recently.
It just says
I hate it.
matching garden, and I assume that in the case that acts like Lost City, it can just be any garden I want.
Cool.
But yeah, that was not what I was going to do.
No, I figured it wasn't. I just wanted to know,
Yeah.
so I can prod you to do that later.
Yeah. So I feel like Lobos is in the lead here, and I can't really stop the river folk at this point, so
Who would want to?
right?
We are a friend to all.
Hey Lobos. Have you heard the good news of the Lord and Savior our dragon?
I have.
Did he step away? He did. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he can't prevent this, so I'm just gonna...
He can't stop it from happening.
I do have to wait though, because I'm also going to crusade there. So
You're gonna crusade there too. Damn.
I'll wait until he gets back.
Well.
On the off chance he has, I don't think he does, but on the off chance he has, I
Hmm.
don't think he does. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, both the ambush. Oh no, there's a bird ambush floating around somewhere. Okay.
Hmm.
What?
Now I'm just wondering how we've just I was going to police him, but now it doesn't look like I probably need to. So I'm trying to
is?
figure out. You got a bunch of guys converted,
Yeah, I converted here.
and then he's gonna
Okay.
bop there too.
Yeah, I was gonna crusade. I just wanted to double check to see if you had
No, go for it.
ambush just in case. Okay.
Go for it.
Nice.
Good hit. There we go. 2 points for the lizards.
2 points.
Yummy, yummy in
Mhm.
my tummy.
So now that you're back, Slug,
Yep.
what are the hallmarks of the Doomsayers being like, we need to stop them? Like, this is a problem. Like, is this problematic
Well,
where they are right
obvious the
now?
flames.
Right, the
Well,
flames for sure.
Right now, I'm not as worried. Like, if they had a bunch of actions stored up, we know that they have a handful of bird cards, which
Right.
is kind of like a thing. But we also, like, we know what cards they have, so we know what cards they're having trouble revealing for points.
Mhm.
So obviously, to make it so that he cannot perform those actions is like helpful.
Mhm.
Like, obviously, we wouldn't want to create places where he could consecrate in case he gets consecrate things, although he's running out of places to do it.
Mhm.
So making sure that he can't rule places to put churches, making sure that he's kind of cut off from places that he could play summoning circles, although he's probably finding that he's in a bit of a warrior hole right now. But also he does, other than his summoning circles, he does have kind of a limit to how many he can put out at a time. It's
Mhm.
still pretty good.
Right. 4 is still a lot, but yeah, it can get restrictive. Yeah.
Right now I'm not as worried, but for other reasons. Like, I was thinking about that just now when I was gone, Coyote. Like, if you had used your mouse to crusade from here into here, then you could have used
Hey,
your
they
bird
changed this to service the
to
foxes.
consecrate.
That's interesting. Cool.
I
You know what I mean?
could have, but I was hoping to battle,
And
then
then have
move,
this.
move. But I rolled so well that first battle, I changed my plans.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure that was the
Yeah.
because that would have been worth an extra 2 points.
How was it 2? It would have been 1 point.
By doing 4 actions instead of 2, you would have scored 2 additional points had you been able
Oh
to
yeah, you're right.
crusade
There's no
here.
3. No, you're right. I should have done
So if
that.
you
I
had,
just thought it was a 3rd point, not a 4th point.
yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like you want to have like the full thing, but then it's like, so sometimes you don't want to spend an ambush even though you could, because not only do you want to get rid of your warriors, but it also like reduces like your hand to do your full 4 actions. Right? Same where like crafting also like removes cards from your hand.
I mean, crafting is just so miserable for these people. You never do it.
It is very low. But like if you are getting a bunch of like craft things, like getting 3 points for a card is definitely better than 1 for like
Just so people
coins.
know, I'm crafting Command Warren.
My problem with
Nice.
swap meet is swap meet happens. I guess it happens once in Birdsong, so it can't happen after I roll my dice.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it would
Alright,
have to
so-
happen after you roll your dice, since you roll in Birdsong.
Well, you could also.
I could do it before.
Right.
So Fox does
I guess
nothing.
that's true. Yeah, my brain.
I could change to Fox, right? That's what this means.
Mhm.
But I don't really want to do that. So I score 2 points.
Man, you've had amazing. You've never rolled anything that could hurt you. Of course, you also haven't really spread out very far.
Well, he did. And then we punched him in the face.
True.
Craft using temples. I will not.
I refuse.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Should I? Why not? I don't really know what it's doing. Because now I want to move first, then build. That's not very good. So I'd have to recruit first. Then I have no move. So maybe I can't craft that, because I think I need both of these. I think.
Probably.
So I want to move this to battle. No. I got to shift a marker any number of times.
Not any number of times.
Rectify any number of times?
Oh, yeah, okay. You can use. Sorry. I thought you meant you're shifting the marker any number of times. It's like, no. That's specified. But
So
yeah,
I think
no.
I'm moving this here and
Mhm.
this here.
Recruit, move, build, recruit. I like it.
I think so. So I've got to recruit here. I have to move 5. Or I guess
Do the flames go out if there's less than 3? I can't.
No.
I can't remember. Okay.
5. Although I guess no, I guess the other one makes sense because that's the one where I'm weakest. And then I
Hey, man, if we
build-
destroy this, you don't score next turn.
Oh,
You replace the Great Temple after you check for scoring.
okay. Well, that's a good incentive. I do ignore the first hit,
Hmm.
but I would still like to get 2 points.
Helps.
And then I recruit 2. And it would have been nice to do that twice, but I could not. I place this flame here. And I think that's it. Right? I draw 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm thinking. Is there an overly good reason for me to use false orders at this moment? I don't think so. I'm choosing to not use it at this moment. For now. I am going to, however, craft the anvil. Gets me 2 points. And then I will draw a card. League of Adventurous Mice. That's probably worth it. It's 3 extra actions or the next of the game. Next to the game, jeez. Let's Draw again. T. Shit. Damn it.
Ha ha ha, sorry.
Actually, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
You've got a league wiggy.
Yeah, I can league down here and do it. It's risky, but it's
You
probably
league up here?
nope.
Oh, I see.
Trade
Yeah.
post's already there.
Trade post already there.
Yep. So I think I will league down here because if
League.
Coyote really wants to like mess with me and outrule me here, like I guess sure.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? This goes here. This goes here. I get 2 points. And then I will craft T for 2 points. And
What is your secondary thing here for?
Trade post.
trade posts? And we're gonna do.
The total amount of remaining.
This is how many points you're gonna score next turn.
Yeah.
You can just create a smaller one for me and drop it on top of me.
Sure.
He's got to get bigger turns. You got to think like a business manager.
There we go.
I do have one warrior, which is nice.
But yeah, when you were saying like earlier, like and like right now, he's actually in a pretty good position because he's got one. And actually that's pretty good for him. But he's got lots that like, he can push it pretty far.
This goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'll
But like
hold
his battle
those.
is probably the best right now because he's
No,
kind of
roll
consecrated
this.
a lot.
That's one, not roll. Uh,
Remember, you can commit these ones too.
that sucks. So let's go ahead and commit this. Bring this in. Roll both these.
This die just wants to be a craft. Craft me.
All that. Oh, come on. Be a craft. There you are. Let's commit you.
Oh.
So now he's playing with fire here.
Because he could.
Why?
Look.
What happens if I roll this? It just. Oh,
If
yeah.
it's
You bust
if
your.
it busts, then you lose all of your battles.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
at this point,
Wow.
I would not push the Union any farther.
Push your luck. Push your luck.
You're right. Fine. I'll run
But
with
like you
this.
still have enough that you can get 4 points, right? Which is your max.
Yeah.
So if this one doesn't get used, it's not a big deal.
All right. So what do I do here? Oh, I literally can't use it. I don't have a single one craft in my hand.
Oh, you had to place a warrior somewhere because you
Oh.
committed a bunch.
Oh yeah. What do I want to spend for that? I'll spend.
And do you want to swap meat?
God damn. These Lobos not letting up.
We've taken the northeast quadrant.
I've
Hoisted by your
noticed.
own petards.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Those
start
darn
also,
spending
those darn petards.
to throw you here.
Always be hoisting me.
And you got a fire. I put it up for you.
Why
I
have
don't
we?
have a fire there.
No. This is a. This is a.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I keep on
Yeah.
thinking that this is like
A triangle. Yeah, because it's triangle
Oh,
shaped.
gosh.
Right. It's just a triangle with 4 sides, 4 corners.
yeah, it's just like I don't know. I think it's because like this one is, and it just seems
Yeah.
symmetrical, but it's not
Yes.
symmetrical that way.
It's radially symmetric.
Just a weird trapezoid.
Mhm.
Oh, confusing. Oh, sorry for helping then.
How dare you?
Oh, dare I?
Right.
What I really wanted to do with the art for this was have this be a moat so that these rivers looked better. But I figured that it would probably be way too confusing and that people would think that the blighted
Yep.
city was a river clearing. So it's just like,
Yep.
nah.
I'm gonna spend this with this, or not reveal, to run him up to here,
Right.
fight
No
the
ambush.
Lobos.
Oh no.
Rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Ouch.
3, 4, 5, 6.
oh no.
That's fine.
Mamma mia.
That was my best Mario voice. It's not very good.
Then I will spend this with this to run.
Ooh, Master Engravers.
These
Ooh,
3, yeah, these 3 down to hit the otters. Would you like to ambush?
you are punching me?
Yeah,
Yes, I will ambush.
thank you.
Perfect.
I love that.
As a business owner, that works very well.
Well, I mean.
Less mouths to feed.
Oh,
Wow.
These dice are not like
Twice in a row? Coyote.
Ouch.
Yeah, I would say whatever gets you those 2 reveals.
Well,
um,
it's a good thing that I did that ambush. See? I'm helping.
Damn. Damn, that was just rough.
It was cold.
I'm gonna move down here.
You didn't rule.
God damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna give up getting the fires. I'll punch the otters. Why not?
What? Why?
Because you're
A big
significantly in
stack
the
of
lead.
bodies.
No, you don't need to worry about me. All right, go for
All right.
it. 1-1.
Oh, I
They
guess.
are not. These warriors are not in a fighting mood.
Yeah. I'm gonna get all those back, aren't I? Right on the board. 1,
Yep.
2. No, where's the third? 1, 2. Oh,
1, 2,
3.
3.
Might as well then. And then I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3. And sorry, Slug, you don't score that.
That's okay.
I get 4 points. And I'll draw these in. Bring these in, and I'll get 2 cards. And I'll throw. Does not matter. I guess I'll throw this way.
All right, back around to me. Looks like we're
Mhm.
going to Fox Outcast.
Yes. How are we dealing with these Doomsayers?
Actually, before that happens, I do have a command warn, so
Fight! 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 Fight!
Who's the Doomsayers we're super worried about right now?
Yep.
I'm more worried about the river folk, but again, we can't really stop the river folk at this point, so
I tried.
they're just on a clock at this point, so it's a pretty fast one.
Nah.
It is.
I only have 5 funds. I'll get 2. I'll be up to 7. That's nothing.
I
Who
haven't
has
been
the
counting.
best?
All right, yeah. So the truth is, none of us run a fast clock. We're
Right,
going
one-
into round 6 right now. Riverfolk are where they
Honestly,
should be.
this is where I can get in 1 turn if I use all of my funds.
Yeah, Riverfolk
Yeah,
are
so
ending the
fine.
game when they should. It's the rest of us who are going slow.
Well, you had a couple. Got a little trap there in the beginning,
Yeah.
and you're still a little stuck. But the dice have not been helping you.
What?
The
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
battle dice.
I'm just gonna battle away your trading post for a point.
Okay.
It's mine.
And this, you got it. Sorry, Slug. You got a little trapped in by us, didn't you?
That's okay. I haven't really moved that much, so
Mhm. And that's also a little bit the map doing its thing where it's like everything looks super connected, but it's actually pretty easy to start blocking people off. Like surprisingly so.
I would say if you are worried about Doomsayers, this is still a crossbow and a T. T is the bigger one. The 1 point crafts are not a big deal because they usually score more
Right.
with the other points.
Yeah.
But, they've also got a point here.
Mhm. Mhm. I see I'm picking up what you're putting down.
If they were able to then consecrate and then craft the coins would be a good one, although it would take a bit of work.
Right. It would take some chicanery.
Most importantly, this is setting on fire next turn, so you better stop it.
Yeah, and I would say out of these, I feel like this one, no, because you rule here now. But when you hit the point where you couldn't move here because you didn't rule, those kind of traps are kind of good ones to stick Doomsayers in.
We don't really need the Lobos.
No, it's just no, it's just Slug keeps doing it for mine, so I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna do it for yours.
Hey, I was just being polite. It was there. I was
No, it was very nice, but when you were putting yours above to make space for the Lobos complete tracker.
Oh, we could have done like a nice little crown.
Oh, actually, he's got the sword too. You could do the sword or the coins.
Yeah.
Both would be good. I don't think I saw a sword in the lizard's hands.
No, did they? No, they don't.
A blue one.
They're revealing their swords, their hand right now.
Oh. Then Doomsayers had one?
I had one. I crafted it.
A blue one.
Not a blue one. Was
Yeah,
it
I
a blue
just
one?
saw a blue one. There it is, yeah.
Doomsayers must have gotten rid of it.
Oh,
I'm
really?
just gonna point out, if I score 4 points next turn, so if I spend 4 cards next turn, so assuming someone kills a warrior, so I can spend 4 cards next turn, I'm caught up to lizards.
I get it. All I'm saying is he's asking about the faction, so I'm just trying to talk about the faction.
Yeah. I'm not saying you are a problem. I'm saying I want to know
That's what I thought.
What a problematic Doomsayer looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm not asserting. I'm questioning.
So rabbit, I don't have a thing there, so we all die, but I can switch if I wanted to.
You can switch if you want to,
but then it would still kill me. Or no, if I switch to the rabbit,
it would not hit you if you switch to the rabbit.
So then I just switch to the rabbit.
Yeah,
and I get this ability.
That's interesting.
You're rolling extremely politely.
Yeah.
against yourself. It's kind of frustrating
Yeah.
because now you're going to score that clearing again.
Yeah, the last couple times that I played with them, I was hitting myself a lot.
So I
Okay,
rule
so
this
yeah.
clearing now, so I don't have to worry about their numbers.
Mm-mm.
And then you take 3 damage,
Sure do.
so you'll be able to negotiate.
That worked out.
So I score 3. Yeah, did work. Now I craft using temples, which I won't. I'm gonna rectify. What do I want to do here? I want to recruit. Sure. Oh, did I move these? I didn't move these.
At the end of your last turn?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So I recruit, battle, move, build. Recruit, battle, move, build. Recruit. Yeah, and then I would be able to battle again, right?
If you do all 4, yeah.
Recruit, battle, recruit,
You would be
move,
recruit,
build,
move,
battle,
build,
battle.
battle,
Yeah,
battle.
that's correct.
Okay, so recruit. Just in case. So recruit, move, build. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to battle down there. I don't really want to move that many people, I don't think. That's probably fine. And
Just
then I gotta
remember,
battle?
I mean, if this battle goes poorly, you won't place a fire. You know?
If I battle there. Oh, I see what you mean.
Right, if you're
Well,
battling
yeah,
in
but
the
they could
fox.
also ambush me. But yeah, I'll try for it.
That's
Ambush?
true.
I don't know if I saw one or not.
Fox. I can't remember if we've seen the fox ambush. I feel like I have.
But it just depends also if he
Blizzard
wants
Cult
to,
have
like,
it?
hurt his hand.
I'm not going to ambush.
Yeah, it's probably wise.
Woo.
All right.
No, you only lose
actually
2.
Not.
Slug.
Oh.
You lose 2, yeah. There you go.
I've been using the gizmo so much to pick up everything that I'm not used to. And then I'll battle at this.
Yep.
That's 2. And then I draw. Oh, and then I gotta move these. 1, 2, 4. And then draw 2.
All right. So before you think about taking a church out,
Mm-hmm.
if I take this fire out, he loses this, and he only scores 2 points next turn.
That hurts.
If you take this out, he scores 1 point. If you take this and I take this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was gonna dig.
And that's worth 2 points.
Probably not actually. I got
You're gonna dig
dig
with your
dig
bird card.
dig for cards.
Oh, boring.
That's super boring.
I mean,
You know what you should do though?
what should I do?
You should spend these lizard cult warriors.
Maybe we'll see.
Come on. 2 moves, 2 battles.
Stand and
2
deliver.
points.
And let's see what the last card of the deck is.
Oh,
Shit,
boring.
another false orders. God damn it.
Boring. It's always gonna be a false orders.
Well, okay.
Doesn't like
What?
you're doing.
No, nothing.
Nice. Still have enough actions to get these points.
Yeah, he is tied with me. Seems problematic. Hmm. I feel like these points are better for me. Because if you're going to blow this up, then if he wants to retaliate, he has to go through you. As opposed to just
Yeah, but if you
bonking me
take
right there.
this out, he still gets 2 points. The thing is, if I clean this up,
Oh,
he
image
loses.
failed to load.
Right, that's right. He uses
He loses this
yeah,
clearing,
that's right.
and so he doesn't score there.
I know how things work. All right, so this is 1, 2. 1, 2.
That was for the otters drawing cards.
Yep, I flip this to attack here. Anything?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I've lost a warrior.
I lose 1.
Did you league it?
Yeah, I leagued it, and now I'm committing another fund to fight again.
You're committed.
2, 1. I might as well do 1 more. As long as I get a 1, I'll get both.
There we go.
2 points for me.
Oh, I
Too
should've drawn
bad.
one
Too
more
bad,
card.
Lobos.
And then I might as well draw 1 more card. Cool, Command Warren. Oop. And that ends my turn.
All right, I'm gonna roll these dice.
Ooh.
That is a thing.
Put the stoof down.
2 more summons and a fight.
Oh,
Or churches.
oh
Yeah,
wait, no, I
sure,
lost
sure.
the building there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Of note, these lizards could sanctify and go tall.
Yes.
You've mentioned.
No, I
You're
mean
obsessed with tall
they
lizards.
could actively do it because they put this down. So I'm just pointing.
Well, I can't because I don't have any acolytes, but
Well, poopsicle. I was looking at the board and not your board.
yeah, I could tell.
Sigh.
I do that through. That 1, 2, 3. Yeah, seems good.
Now
All
you're
right.
cooking with Crisco.
How about lard?
Throw this here.
Mhm.
Pull this up. We'll roll these.
Roll them bones.
Rolling everything. Ooh, that is considerably better.
All of them? Or just the 2?
All of them.
You're
All-
very into your consecrating.
All of them?
Or crafting.
Oh, maybe he was trying to craft. I see.
I was trying to craft. God damn it.
Well, you can still go for 1 more, but it might not be worth it.
Someone's
No, I have to.
Someone's
have
got
to score.
coins.
It's me. I have coins.
Hmm.
It's still a bird song, too. If you want to swap me.
No, I have a really good hand.
Okay.
I have a really good hand.
That's like once you make a good contract, it's nice to kind of stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's use this hand to do things.
Sounds like a plan, man.
You're on Bunny. Yeah, you're on Bunny.
I'll be right back. My dog's barking at something.
Oh Hope it's not me.
It's a ghost.
I get 3 fights and a build.
This one would be a safe point, I think. Because this
Actually,
one,
not what I'm worried about. All right, I'm gonna
up to you.
pull this. Choose a fight with this. Should have been trying to craft all fucking game.
Yeah, it is a. It's definitely. That's why I put it low on the back.
I'm gonna fight you here first.
Okay.
You like to ambush?
No.
Ooh, good hit, good hit.
All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish up in there.
Yeah.
And I'll pull this out to do it. Let's make sure I don't roll whatever that is. 0-0 or something. That works. 2 points. All right. Did I throw that there? Yeah, I guess I would throw that there. All right. I will then.
You got your 2 points, right?
Yeah.
What a miss.
Not much. He took out this clearing.
Aliens landed.
Cool. Hmm.
I will fight this trade post.
Hmm.
Damn, I wanted to fight that.
I wish I didn't throw this down. I guess I'm throwing this down. This is worth 2 points.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. You got to give in to their demands.
What's worth 2 points?
The 4th
Then
card.
I go.
Because you go
4
from
of these
2
out.
to 4. Interesting.
Yep, so
Yeah.
you still got 1.
That is interesting.
I
also
I
thought
assume,
it was. I also thought that differently than originally, but
Oh, about what?
I assume you.
I also thought
oh,
there'd be a
sorry.
3 somewhere in there. But
Right.
yeah, no, it's actually I like it a lot. It's just
Right.
you
I assume
really
there
gotta
was
make sure you
testing
get that fourth
behind
one.
this.
Yes, 100%. It used to be like 1, and then 2 to 3 was 2, but then it basically felt like every turn was like easy.
Okay.
And then it was like 5 is basically impossible without a crafted effect, so 4 is kind of like the big kahuna.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, it used to be 1 to 2 was 1, and 3 was 3, but then it was too easy. You had to kind of like maneuver. Like, I like what he's doing here because this is actually a tougher battle for. And lizards don't have any accolades. But like now, he's guaranteed at least 2 flames, which, you know, in a flame game, this would be a good one. Like going after people who can't battle or people who don't want to battle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I like he's got a good stake going on, and he's got his 1 warrior left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
I would say like a good thing too would be like if you had a card that. Or
come
like
on, Coyote. Can't toss me a bone even a little bit.
Nope.
like
Wait, you know that was deliberate, right?
I know it was.
Like transmutations would allow you to renegotiate without recruiting because you're placing a warrior in birdsong.
Mhm.
Or I think there's a card in Dawn and Dusk that does that, right?
That does.
You
There's
discard in birdsong to place warriors in a clearing.
no, it's during.
I'm gonna force
during
a battle
daylight,
here with Command Warren.
or I'm 90% sure it's daylight.
Are you fighting me?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Right here.
Sounds. 1 second.
Yeah,
Double
because
that clearing?
You don't
Yeah,
rule
fine.
it now.
whoa.
Oh. I had a free battle, might as well use it.
Mhm.
Alright. Let's see here.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Put that there. Grab that. Spend that.
When did they
2
add
points.
services to the offensive deck?
When he made it.
Really?
Yep. He did an update a while ago, but he's kind of had this in there for a long time. It just didn't always say. I think that his version of it was maybe worded differently,
Right.
and then because you made yours, so you just put that instead.
Right. I just changed it to clearings with your warriors very late in testing. So,
Well, you kind of have to have that, I think.
well, it used to very specifically be in clearings with your pieces as opposed to clearings with your warriors. And I changed
So
it to
Vagabond
warriors near
just
the end.
has a party.
Right, exactly. And I didn't realize that till the end, till like near the end of testing, and someone was like, "What about vagabonds?" And I was like, "What about vagabonds? Shit!" It's like a vagabond had just never crafted one.
I feel like a hot pink, like 80s woman's lips. That's what my faction reminds me of.
Like a working girl.
Kiss, coyote kiss. No, like a nice, like respectable, like businesswoman.
Oh, nice, respectable businesswoman. I see. Working girl. There we go.
Like working in an office, not like a prostitute.
You said 80s and businesswoman. I went to Pretty Woman instead of Working Girl by accident. My brain. It's a good movie.
Gonna craft cobbler.
Wow, yeah. Get that 1-2 punch.
I guess now it would be sex worker.
Mm-hmm. Woman of the night. You know.
Well, no, but I mean, a sex worker is just a job.
No. I know.
Good a job as any.
Right.
All right. So I roll this, and mouse. So I could take one, or I could put that here. Am I understanding that correctly? And now I take no hits.
Mm-hmm. Then you don't even need to bother rolling it.
And I score 1 point. I just rolled them both at once. I don't know why you roll them separately.
You roll them.
Yeah. I guess it's so that you don't know what the effect will be, right?
Right.
That makes sense. So I scored 1 point, and then I'll score these 2 points. I won't score more points than that.
You scored that by crafting?
Yeah, T.
Okay.
Having a pretty crafty game here.
You guys are eating up all my crafts.
So battle, can't battle. So I would lose that action. So I'd have to. I want to move first, and then build later. So I could. And now I have to move.
Mm.
Or I guess I move this. Build. Recruit. And then move. Oh, it's not really what I want to do either. How do I do the other one? I can't. I don't know.
That's about
I
as
guess instead of recruiting. Can't
good
really
as I
do
can
that.
hope for.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I don't really know how to get back to where I am. So I guess I just drop 2.
Mm-hmm. I am going to do a false orders. These 2 guys. Where do you want these, Coyote?
You can't move them on the river for me, can you?
No.
Damn. I could ask. I don't know. I guess center of the map's probably the most useful.
All right. Put them up here.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for checking.
Just making sure. I get these 2. Whoop. This gets sent back to here. And then I believe. Oh my gosh! Why? Stop trying to loading custom things. It's not.
It's slug this time.
I don't know why that's not working. It usually does.
Yeah, I don't know why Bingus isn't working either.
Okay.
That's not as good.
So we go with move down here and fight with my League of Adventurous Mice. Are you ambushing? Coyote?
Me?
Coyote.
Oh.
1 second. No, the problem is they
wait,
literally this faction can't ambush.
I'm sorry. Before in a second, I'm sorry. Before I moved, I put a trade post down. My brain.
The thing is, if I ambush, I only have 4 cards, which means I can only score 2 points in a turn.
Which is 2 points. 1, 2.
This faction can never both ambush and score 4 points.
Then I moved down
If
there.
you didn't
and
have to
attacked.
renegotiate, you could. So if you had like enough dice committed that you didn't have to worry about what you had to spend, but that's the benefit of doing it. But then, of course, you're taking a risk that somebody dunks on you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no. But you know what? I'm probably not scoring 4 points. Well, no, I just reroll once and then try to hope that the dice work. You know what? I think I don't think that there's a way for me to win in like 2 turns. So I think I have to ambush you just to hope that you don't win in 2 turns.
Okay. You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Hurting you is better than helping me because I don't have any game plan right now.
Oh, 3-3. So I lose 1 dude.
That's super bad.
I get 1 point. I had a plan. You ambushing screws it up a little bit. I will plop up a trade post down there for another 2 points. Up to 26.
Whoa.
And I get a nude there. Hmm. I mean, the question is, do I just start drawing and hope to grab a sword or coins?
You just win at the start of next turn.
What?
You just win next turn.
Right. Because I can just trade post there and there.
We have to wipe one of those out. Wizards? Oh, we have to wipe all of these out?
Well, I mean, I can just trade post here now.
So we'd have to wipe both of these out.
Wait,
Wizards, you were
wait a
on top of
second.
that, right?
I could have won here. God damn it.
Yeah, you sure could have.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
You should just win now.
Yeah, just win now.
Just win
It's-
now.
Okay,
if
yeah.
there's
Turn's
another
over.
2
Just
seconds out,
win.
you would have
Jesus.
figured it
Yeah,
out.
I just forgot. I just spaced out that I could do this. Duh. That I can just do this. And that gets me 4 points. Oh my gosh, my brain.
See, I knew that last buy was a step too far. I knew that was letting the waters run.
Just. But I fulfilled my promise to you. That's the important thing.
You promised him you'd win? You jerk.
No,
I can't believe it. I didn't
promised
think
him
he'd
I'd
go
give
through
him
with
back.
it.
Hey, when I give a promise, friend, I fulfill.
Assuming you guys didn't wipe me, I was probably going to be able to at least get 6 points, but I don't think I was winning.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, because I had a bird and then I had a mouse, so, you know, my usual retinue of scoring points there, so.
Let me see what this would look like.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Taketh away.
Dude. Just don't craft with these guys. Seriously.
I won my game earlier today by crafting.
Would have been such a bad turn.
Mm.
I would have gotten, I mean, I guess I would have gotten 5 points.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I like these guys a lot.
Yeah, it's
because
really interesting.
I think I had bad luck with them. I don't know. I have trouble with dice factions, to be honest.
What, you won with the hogs. What are you talking about?
I know I won with them. It doesn't mean the fact that I don't have trouble with them.
They were, to be fair, I think they were a little bit overtuned at that point, so.
Yeah.
But I think these guys are really, really good dice faction.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting.
Unlike
It's
the
like-
hogs who suck ass. No, I'm kidding.
It's just like it's pretty simple what you're doing. It's just that there's a couple things about it that like you kind of learn like in the first game. Like when I was doing my testing, I had games where I ended up without anybody to recruit. And I was like, oh shoot. I actually tried making the summon like a May, but then it didn't put any like spice to it that you had to like control, like you had to kind of manage the company, right? Because that's the whole thing is like being the manager of the company.
Right.
You know, managing your resources. What risk can you take? Do you decide to do this just because they want you to do this and it'll make them happy? And that way you can get more later and bank actions for later. And so, yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like them a lot.
Is it?
I don't think I've played them very well.
Yeah. Is it
First
worth?
time.
Yeah. Would it be worth putting slots on the board somewhere to put like your locked dice in, or is that probably
No,
not
this
worth
works
it?
really well.
No, I meant like the ones that you have rolled and are not committed to here.
He's thinking how my board
Yeah.
looks.
I like how
Oh.
the boards where you're like, okay, these are my
What?
actions that I'm doing.
I'm bringing up the board 1 second.
But
Oh no, I really like how this works.
you know, like there's these slots here of like, okay, these are the actions I'm taking, which is
Well, no, I mean, like when I
nice.
do this, like, and this is just like,
It's just that.
if this is my hand,
Mm-hmm.
I do this. Well, this is how I've been testing it. I mean, I've got my square because I'm just always looking at it, and I just go here and I roll my dice, and then I just go, you know, reveal, reveal, reveal. I had to do this because in the alliance, it's like you want to time your actions with the alliance so that you're not giving them your cards, but you're just giving them cards.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, I just organize it like that.
No, that works too. I was just like
Yeah.
very, very slightly confusing that like you're like, okay, wait, are you doing these actions? No. Oh, okay, like you have to have like
Well, then you're
dice,
supply.
right? You have to have like dice over here and dice over here that are doing different things. You know, it's just like
Well, no, they're just up here.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
I think it works fine. I mean, honestly, I
I-
think that a billion board games function with this mechanic,
right.
and
Yeah.
people can use it.
These
Mhm.
could be in a bag if you wanted, but I mean, but then you're just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to commit this and add this, and
As the person playing, at no point was I confused what I was
Right. No,
doing with
I
the
was
dice.
not. I was not saying for the
Yeah.
player
Yeah.
playing. I was saying for the players watching.
I'm gonna go
like
for it.
for me watching you play, being like, wait,
I'm
which
going to go
ones?
for it.
Because there were a lot of times where you like
Ah!
you had
Oh,
stuff.
phew. Perfect.
There was a lot of
See,
times
now
where you
I've
like
got-
had stuff that you had rolled but weren't using, so it was hard to tell like what
Yeah.
what
And now, now I
whereas
would
like
say move out to
Yeah, I
build
mean,
here, and then reinforce, and that way I still have these for next turn, because I'm going to build one of these. And so now I've got an extra lock so that I'm not worried. Say they have to destroy 2 of my churches, so I'd be in good. That's why I got to reinforce with this die.
yeah, I was never able to lock a die that I didn't end up using,
Mhm.
which would have been super nice.
That's like the crafting, because you have to lock to do the crafting, which is kind of like the gambit of it. Which I thought about changing it to just like that the craft die was just like craft a card, but the having to store them up is kind of what makes it like the push your luck. But I find like keeping craft die like here when you get them is good, and then just keeping them stored up because you usually have extra dice anyways. So then it's just having them there and just making sure that you have enough pieces out there to craft when it comes up. So
Mhm.
kind of like you're always just keeping yourself prepared to craft in case they want you to craft,
Mhm.
and then you can craft for them. Which is where somehow, like, sometimes you'd love to have a hand that's just birds, but is it worth keeping the birds when the other card you could probably perform an action with, but you could craft it if that's what happens? So I like that kind of managing your hand where it's like sometimes all birds is good, sometimes it's not all good because you're throwing out things that are really juicy crafts if you can get yourself there.
Interesting. Another point. I mean, I feel like the fire basically does nothing right up until the point where it 100% does something.
Oh yeah.
It's like Exodia.
Right.
I love fire.
Except the pieces of Exodia could actually fight. I don't know.
I mean, have you seen modern Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Oh. I watched a clip earlier today of a guy summoning 3 versions of a Blue Eyes White Dragon on turn 1.
Nice. This is why we
Yeah,
need mana costs on cards.
No, the fire is actually amazing.
No, I
spent a lot of time
love
thinking about the fire.
right, but
and
you
I think
spent a lot
it's-
of time thinking about it. But the only thing that it does is let you win if you get all of them.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, if it even like you just removed a piece
Well,
out
it
of the
also
clearing
burns
around
things
it.
in the forest.
Yeah,
Right,
but
but
it
that's
also
like
affects games with the Vagabond, with the Blackpaw Bandit, with the Badgers, with the Whisperers Guild. Remember, Whisperers Guild are always in the forests.
mhm.
I should say I feel like as a general rule you shouldn't count other fan factions.
Right. So 4 factions out of the 10 official fan factions and the 30 fan factions.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Blackpaw Bandits are
Mm.
fucking bastards, and
Mm.
I support burning their shit down.
I like
Also-
Black Bandits.
Also, Badgers. I just like it's something else, right? Like it's something that it's like because that's your purpose, but as long as they keep working, you're good with it. So obviously that's a benefit, but like he was saying, like he needed to kind of get rid of some stuff. So like he also could have had a game where he locked down one area and then just started migrating, right?
Mhm.
Because he had a lot of stuff that he didn't really need to protect because you don't get points from protecting more stuff.
Mhm.
It's just that you want them there in case you need to craft. So he could have been more mobile and placed more flames.
Right.
And there's
Yeah.
not that many.
No, there isn't. No, I was just wondering, like, is there room? I guess I was more asking, like, is there room in the design for them to do something very small also in addition to that,
What would be
like
the point?
of them actually doing something other than just you win the game if you get all these out, which will only happen
It's the
10% of the time.
apocalypse.
10% of the time.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but
if you're saying
that's
if you're
a
saying
very
that, like,
fiddly thing to be keeping track of and putting something out onto the board to track something that only happens 10% of the time.
yeah, but they
That's
have
like
no
export,
berries.
you know?
They have no berries.
No, I know. Well, I mean,
I
It
think
replaces
in
all of
gamer
their
you're
abilities.
missing the game. You're missing the aspect that the fires are one of the things that make them fundamentally red. Because people always think I fucking hate the fact that the Warlord has turned red factions almost exclusively into people in people's mind as a faction that goes out and hits.
mhm.
Whereas like they often miss that like part of the red faction is like the fact that it
Rule in place.
requires interaction.
Right,
And so
right.
like the Lobos red because it requires people to go to them to a certain extent.
Mhm.
And like with this, what the fires do is like it creates an incentive where it's like other factions have to go to them and fuck with them if they're starting to get fires out. So
Right,
it
but like,
doubles their ability of warping the game to forcing violence
right,
upon them,
realistically, if
as
we
well as
had not,
suggesting they put it out there.
I'm just saying, realistically, if we had not touched you at all, this is what you would have had at the start of your turn, and then we would have been like, oh, okay, I guess now finally in the 8th turn of the game, we have to worry about your fire and your flames, and I guess we'll have to like make sure that like you don't spend a turn migrating and then
Yeah, but
you do
it's
you.
like,
I'm just saying like it could
but
be cool if
he
it was like,
also
oh, when you
he
place a
also
flame you draw a card, or you remove
okay.
one warrior, or you
He also could have
do
like
something.
placed. He also could have placed a lot more earlier, but he
Hmm.
wasn't because he was figuring the faction out. Like I think too, like when you're saying like, I'm gonna surround this forest and put tokens in them and protect them all
Mhm.
to remove like one enemy piece or draw a card.
Well,
It
that's what I'm
just
saying. Right now,
it
you're
just
doing
seems
all.
like nothing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're doing all of that work and getting nothing. I'm saying you should get at least something. Get a card out of it. Get a warrior out of it. Even if it's just like, you know, I don't
You're
know,
you're
like
getting
I don't think you want to
one.
give them anything. They're
You're
or
getting
pretty
or like
good.
1 point. I don't know.
You're
I don't
getting
know.
1/6 of the way closer to ending the game.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and it's also worth keeping in mind, like
okay.
we had a discussion that it's harder to get flames out on this map than most other maps.
Yeah, like he
That's
could
true.
be here. He could be here and win the game.
Totally.
Like
Under
early,
100% understand.
especially when people don't want to fight, like spamming out, because his first recruit, if he just recruited like, okay, here, 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 and here, and then put out those things, bulk like summoning circles, and then start bulking them up, like unless somebody goes and takes them out. But I think that that's this thing. Like they have more in common with like the cats, where like I put their aggression at moderate because they
Mhm.
basically just like they are aggressive by like just sitting there.
No, totally.
Like there's
And
a
they
whole
kind of take
game
that
of
from the cats.
Mhm.
there's a whole game of recruit, consecrate, summon, and throwing summon circles out to get fires out. Because once a fire's out, it never goes away.
Right, totally.
So
Or
like there's a
or
whole
it's
game where you're just
Right, you could just
slowly covering the board in fires. You're
right.
sitting at like 2 points, 3 points the whole freaking game. And then people like, oh, we have to knock this out. Like, there's honestly, I'm interested to see how that bit of the testing goes. I wonder if that's really strong.
and also remember it's a little bit more potent in a 1v1 where you don't have 3 other people who can take out your
Yeah.
stuff.
Right, right.
So it's like in a 1v1 especially like when you think about like the game versus like rats, who like these guys annoy rats like crazy because they just pop up everywhere.
Hmm.
And they could be very, very, very irritating. But yeah, they are definitely more capable of getting them out there. Or think about badgers who kind of spend like part of the game like in one area where I could maybe take control of this half of the map.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, they're more annoying and numerous.
Hmm.
Because like if
Mhm.
you let them get to a point, like most like say like birds alone, like if you're not charismatic or something, you're gonna have a tough time like fighting through a clearing with, like, think about some of the rolls that Coyote had of like 1/1. It's gonna take
Right.
a long time to get through this. Like,
Mhm.
sure, you only have to get through one clearing, but if you've got them kind of locked down like these ones,
Mhm.
those are more potent. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying, but it's like it doesn't come up in every game, and it's
Right,
kinda
and
not
that's just
supposed
this is
to.
right. Like, and it was more just like this is just my impression off after watching, not even playing, just watching one game of being like, it looks like you have to put a lot of work into it, and you don't actually get that much of a benefit. But if you're telling me that that is not necessarily true all the time, then
I would
I
say that
trust
you
your
have
testing.
I would say that you have to migrate more.
Mm-hmm.
And like the instinct for most players is to like not move.
Mm-hmm.
Like to build an empire and then defend it. But like once the building is out there, like once the flame is out there, you can leave.
Yeah.
You can move somewhere else because that fight, like that flame is there forever. So I think with that, you more have to like move and move and move and move. But like if your dice keep coming up with all consecrate, those can be pretty easy to put out.
Right. If you've
Especially,
been proactive about being in clearings that don't have your own stuff in it already.
yeah. Yeah, that's
Interesting.
where
Yeah,
it's
it'd
like,
be interesting. Like Coyote was saying, it'd be interesting to see a game where like you just literally don't care about getting points, and all you do is, like just recruit and move and
yeah.
and
I mean,
build
I don't
whenever
think this
possible.
was that game because of the faction mix, but
Right. Right.
Also, like churches, except for like your starting one, and maybe like if you really need like the card draw right away, because like the card draw used to be on the third church, but you really need it like right off the bat to kind of like get things moving, especially if you get some of those early like craft dice.
Mhm.
But like to me, I would only church in like double slots. That would
Right.
be like my go-to, and then save all of the other ones
Mhm.
for like other ones. So like I would probably try to hit for like a double mouse and a double fox and a double rabbit. Once I've crafted all the stuff in there, I'm gone.
Mm.
Don't care. Like once I get all the coins are crafted, I'm gone. If I
Mm.
get in and I get the bag and the tea, done. I'm off.
Right. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So far it's been
how'd the
fun.
Lobos go for you, Slug?
I found it good. You don't move that much, but I was kind of on a roll without having to move that much. But like when I got hurt here, I didn't really feel like I could get back here, so I didn't really know where to go or what to do, which is why I did this, which is not really going to help me. So I kind of feel
Hmm.
like I'm always really chained to this clearing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when we talked about in the game where it's like the coil like unfurling and then furling back in again. I think it's doing it, but in like not as big in this game where you could really like ratchet yourself out because I didn't really have. But again, we're talking about a game with lizards and with doomsayers who both have big warrior counts.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely a bit of a pickle. I probably should have battled more, but I just
Right.
wasn't.
Right. You also started up in this, which has only 3 connections. Like starting in one of the 2 clearings that had 4 connections might have helped you out a little bit more on being
Oh,
able to
right.
like loop around a little bit
I
better.
thought I had to be in a corner. My bad.
Right.
But
Fair enough.
yeah, it was my thing. Like, because I was just like, oh, I don't need to battle, da da da. But also like hurting myself with the thing. But yeah, I find like once you get it, I really like that your actions just kind of like do themselves. I find the darkness part, I get a little muddled. I think just it makes sense, but I still get a little off on like the order of it. Like
Yeah,
this,
and the
early
order of
part.
it's very important because you would
Yeah.
think you roll this and then you get the hits, but like having the spirit guide phase take place in the middle of it's pretty key.
Yeah, because I ended up just rolling both of them at the same time because it was easier. But it's like that's very important that you don't do that.
Yeah,
Right. That you don't know if it's a 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
like that's a lot of how you interact with other factions is get fires and clearings that have other warriors in them, roll that, and then move the spirit guide there and hit them.
Yeah, which then our game I was basically clustered in clearings by myself.
Yeah.
so it didn't really factor in. But yeah, I found the rest of it, like once I got to this part, it was pretty easy peasy. I like this, although then sometimes you kind of like you look at it and you're kind of you just gotta think about it. But I mean, optimally, you just want one action of all types
Yeah.
if you can,
Hmm.
because you get the
If
free
you can
action.
get the double, it's really great.
And then the only problem is that do you have enough people that you can build somewhere? Because you pretty much have to build each turn or try to. So yeah, and I probably could have changed it a little bit more there. But yeah, I like that once it's in, you just kind of do it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you don't
it's
really have
just
to think about it. You're
right,
just
and
like,
it's
okay.
just a little nudge here or there to be like, ooh, actually, I don't quite want to do that. Let me just nudge this one,
And like
one thing
once
forward.
you've started, you're kind of like, oh well, okay, I'm there now.
Right.
Because like once you start taking the actions, you're kind of there's no backseats like that. And then and yeah, and everything was kind of fine.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found like this one a little bit of a glass cannon, but again, I think it was because like I was not battling more, because if I had taken the 25% advantage of like battling and like
Mm.
clearing out my enemies to play like a slower game, it probably would have gone better.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Are we still recording?
We are still recording, but we can end the recording here. Thank you everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below cool things that you'd like us to play, factions,
I will
maps,
not.
decks,
I refuse.
the usual.
I'm kidding.
It was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much, and that is it for tonight. Bye-bye.